guys, Gina here. It's the third day of Load, February 2013, and today's prompt was to scrapbook something in your life that makes your life easier or makes your life happier, but you take for granted. And for me, that would be my phone. I have been able to document so many more parts of our lives because of my phone and the ability this phone has to take pictures. I have an iPhone 2, I think. iPhone 4S. 4S is what this is. And that's what I mean. I don't even know. I don't even know what it's called. But I leave it places. I don't charge it. I really take it for granted. But at the end of the day, it really does help me to document the things that are going on in our lives. And in that way, it makes my life happier. So I'm going to scrapbook about my phone. And I just finished a layout that you'll see later this week, but I didn't use those. But I have this left out on my desk, and that's what I'm going to use to scrapbook this photo today. So I have some thickers that are from the Dear Lizzie collection. I have some brads from Pink Paisley. And like I said, I just finished a layout, so they're all open here. And then I have this Webster's Pages, and this is, it's the, what is it called? Hollywood Vogue collection set. And so the stickers and the letter stickers, and then here, like I said, I cut some pieces of it out already because I've used it. This is from KI Memories. This is a doily sheet from KI Memories, and then the rest of it is that Webster's Page collection. And it's an older collection, but one of the cool things about Load is it makes me dig into all my older products and really, you know, get some use out of them. So I'm going to try to... The only problem I see as I'm looking at this is this collection is very cream. And there's a lot of white in my photo, and that may not work. There's white in this sheet, and we have this doily sheet that's white, so that's going to make a huge difference because this collection pack is very cream. Okay, I didn't think that through very well. I mean, like I said, it was the stuff that was just sitting on my desk. It has a nice little piece of vellum in there. This die cut sheet. Here's some white. What's on the other side of that? That is the same background paper I just used on that last layout. And that doesn't really fit my theme. Very cream. Oh, I don't think this is going to work. And then just more of that. I don't know if I could take... Let's see. I have Dear Lizzie sitting over here too. The papers from that collection. So let's take a look at what's in Dear Lizzie that maybe I can... Let's put this Webster's stuff to the side because I don't think... There's only one page in that with the white, so I'm not sure that's going to work. But I have the Dear Lizzie papers sitting right here from a different layout I made. So let me see if we can find something in the Dear Lizzie pack. Because the Dear Lizzie has a white. I kind of like this. I think I'm going to change my mind and use these papers instead. And I think because I want some color. The photo doesn't have a lot of color. So in order to get some of the color, I think that I'm going to use this Foxy Fairview paper. And then this one for some matting. And maybe some of this pink, if I can find some. This makes me ridiculously happy is a good, this is life. Maybe some of these words. Okay. And then I also have the yellow back here. Yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're going to use these instead of the Webster's pages. The Webster's pages was just too... Let me move this all out of my way now so I have some room to work. The Webster's pages was just... they were just too cream with the amount of white that's in this photo. So we're going to go with this instead. I don't have any embellishments sitting out. Well, I have a couple of things sitting out, but... It's going to be a real quick layout so I can get this done because I still have Project Life to do today. So this is where we're going to start and we'll see where we go. Thank you guys for watching. Hey guys, day 3. One more layout to go before bed tonight. Sick of hearing my voice yet? I think I'm sick of listening to it anyway. Okay, so where are we starting? I'm going to actually do something really silly and cut out this middle part of this paper from the Fifth and Frolic collection. And the reason I wanted to do that is the elements on the page are not all the same width, and I didn't want to cut those bottom pieces in half or whatever. So I wanted to just cut out that plain part because I wanted that color to matte to use as an element on the page. So I really love that background paper. I've seen a lot of people use it, that sort of giant chevron in all the different colors. I love that paper and I kept seeing it online and I finally ordered it. And I actually got it from the Scrapbook Steals website. So they were having I think I said this before, but they were having a Fifth and Frolic sale. They were having a sale on the Fifth and Frolic collection. So here I decide that there's too much white on that background, that photo, and it kind of blends into that light aqua. So I wanted a deeper color to matte it, and I'm not going to do a simple, 1/4 inch matte. I made it a little bit bigger, and then here's something that happens that's pretty funny. I originally thought that I was going to put that blue paper over the yellow paper, and I forgot completely within that small little time frame. And then I put the blue behind the yellow, and it actually turns out okay. So it's not that big a deal. So, but it's funny how in a few seconds I forget what I'm doing. So here I'm just going through, and I really want to use this doily paper. I used it on another layout that you'll see coming up. I haven't edited that video yet, but so I really wanted to use some more of this doily paper, and that doily there that's cut in half is making this very difficult to work with, so I put that on the side and I'm like, it doesn't work. So now I discover that as long as the doilies are full, then it looks okay. So I decide to put that at the top and the bottom, like that's one piece there, and I just put that adhesive right behind the white portions of the doily so that you can't see the adhesive that well through it. And now I'm off looking for embellishments to put on this page. So I pick out some yellow washi tape, some yellow chevron washi tape to put on there. I actually put them on backwards. I didn't even realize that. I put one facing out and one facing in. Oh well, I didn't even notice that when I put it down. Interesting. So here's some more washi tape that I'm going to put on here. This one's got some arrows on it, and I'm sorry it's off camera. It's giving me some trouble. It keeps ripping, and I don't know. There's now been 2, and I don't even know if it's the same company, but it's been 2 rolls of washi tape where I've had this problem where they just kind of rip as I'm pulling them off, and I don't know, but eventually I get this to work, so it's okay. And now I spend a lot of time going through and looking for embellishments, and I cut all that out, so now you can see all the embellishments appear. So I'm going through. This is some Amy Tan from American Crafts. These are the what does she call those things? Bits from that, and I picked those cameras because one of the most important parts of the phone for me is the camera. So I used that little piece that has the multiple camera print, and then I thought about using the yellow and the pink camera, but I really liked the contrast of the blue and the green better, so I decided to use that. So now I'm just going to go ahead and adhere all that down so that printed camera, and I'm going to put this one camera up on a bit of adhesive. And I always laugh when I say a bit because I cover the back of them. I don't want them to fall. And then in these doodad kits from October Afternoon, there's a lot of little embellishments that talk about photos, and really the focus of my phone, the thing I use it for the most is to take pictures. So I really wanted to point that out as part of this process, or part of documenting why the phone is important to me and overlooked. So there's all these photo little flags or whatever on there. So I decide, and now I know I need to add some journaling, so I decide that I'm going to use that KI memory journaling card, and I put that down and decide that I like it there, which leaves a little bit of a weird gap between that washi tape and the top of that journaling card, but I think in the end I do an okay job of covering that up. So I'm going to put this Brad those are from Vintage Vogue from Pink Paisley, and I don't even know how old they are, but that's where it is. And then I'm using these Making Memories star metal stickers, and again, they're ancient, but I really like Load because I go and I use a lot of my old embellishments. And here I'm going to sit and think about which font and color of thicker I want to use on this page, because I really like that pink, but I thought it wouldn't show up as much, or there's a lot going on this page, and there's a lot of colors. So I thought that, using this, it's sort of a gray kind of, it's not a true black, it's more like a gray color of these stickers worked out better. And then I'm going to pull out some basic gray stickers because I'm going to title this page Memory Keeper, which I use apps on my phone to keep track of, like what my kids say and things like that, and then the pictures, of course. So it really does act like a memory keeper for me. So that's what I decided to name the layout. And getting those little micro mini stickers on there to sit is not easy. So fiddle around with that a little bit. And I'm going to stamp the date, and this is going to be ridiculous, but I'm going to stamp the date here, and I'm going to use that chewing gum ink by Jenny Bolin, and it's not going to show up at all. I mean, you can kind of see it, but it's just not going to show up at all. It's enough for me to know where to put it in the album, so I'm pretty happy. And here I'm looking through all of my roller date stamps to see what word I want to use. And I'm going to stamp that and see, like, you can kind of see it, but not very well. And I didn't want to go through and stamp it again, so there it is. And now I'm going to do my journaling, and that's going to finish up this layout. And that's day 3 of Load. So for more information on this layout, you can check out my blog. All the products that I use and everything like that are always listed over there. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.